Hello, everybody. It's time for another short podcast. I'm joined with me here is John Wigand. Dr. Wigand is a geriatrician, a primary care doctor that practices here in Central Ohio. He's got a practice of about 5 or 6 physicians and 4 or 5 nurse practitioners. He now serves National Church Residences with about half of his time as our chief medical officer. John and I are going to spend a little bit of time talking about employee wellness, and that has a lot of components. But I was just asking Danielle, just by curiosity, what do we pay as an organization for the employee benefit of healthcare? And we've got somewhere around 2,500 employees, and last year we spent a little bit more than $12 million buying health insurance for our staff. Seems like we should be making an investment in that to try and make that number better for all of us. And it really begins with a wellness campaign. So this video is for you. It's not just about our typical mission speech about advancing better living for seniors, but this is looking at you as our staff and the investment we want to make in you. John, share with us your thinking about employee wellness.
You know, I guess, Mark, I think of the employees that we have in National Church Residence are almost all our caregivers. They're caring for something. And, you know, it's difficult to be a caregiver if you don't take care of yourself. Yeah. And I think of wellness, and I'm writing a column now for the employee newsletter about wellness. I think it's Wigand's Wide World of Wellness or something like that. Doesn't roll off of the tongue. But, you know, the reality is that I see wellness in 6 different areas. Physical wellness, obviously, I'm a doctor. Emotional wellness and how that oftentimes interfaces with physical wellness. You know, social, intellectual, spiritual, and financial wellness. And so, you know, what is it, I guess I question you as somebody who's watching this is, what do you do for yourself? You know, do you pay attention to how much sleep you get? You know, that's a tough one for me. Yeah, I'd like to say I get 6 or 7 or 8 hours, but 5 is kind of my average, I'd say. Not good. But, you know, do you watch what you eat? A couple years ago, I kind of moved away from more of a meat-based diet to more of a vegetarian-based diet. I still eat my meat, my bacon every now and then, but the reality is it's much less. And so there are these little individual things that if you do just small things, you can make a dramatic long-term investment in yourself. And that's going to make you a better husband, a better wife, a better caregiver at work, better parents. Ultimately, it's going to pay dividends over the course of your entire life, and that's what I think is most important as a doctor.
Now, I don't often talk about this, but the idea of going for checkups to see your primary care physician, would you recommend that?
That would be self-serving, Mark. Yes.
I think that the point that John and I are going to make in this video is we want you to make an investment in yourself. We're going to join you in that. You know, I know we're paying for most of the healthcare premiums, but you're also contributing. It's not free to you. But there are other programs that we offer here that will help you grow to that ripe old age and a healthy ripe old age. So if we all live to age or work through age 65 and live thereafter, we're talking about what the investment we can make today to be good missionaries, but also to have a healthy retirement years. And I'm just going to encourage you on a couple of fronts. One is we have an incredible program called Real Appeal. If you're somebody that finds you need to lose a few pounds, there are people in the central office here that I have seen that have lost large sums of weight, and they're incredibly happy and more energetic. I want to encourage you. Real Appeal is that name. We also offer a program for retirement. And many of us don't think about retirement because it's far off, but I'm not that far away anymore. And I'm looking and saying, what should I have done during my working years to put money away? National Church Residences helps. For every 3% you put away, we'll put away 3% of your pay. If you put that in dollars, if you put away $100, National Church Residences will put $100 in your retirement account. It's a dollar for dollar match up to 3% of your pay. And surprisingly few people actually do that. I know it's hard, so I'm not going to tell you it's possible for all of you, but man, it's 100% return. The dollar you put away, we put a dollar right beside it. I know there's no savings account in America, that produces a result like that. That's an encouragement. And I also want you to think about other things that you can be doing for yourself. We want to make that investment. John and I are making it to each other, but the will for that comes from the collegiality you get at work. Your friends can help you. Talk with your friends. Maybe you take your lunch break and you take a walk. Maybe you're talking about getting together and having your spiritual wellness, you're doing Bible studies together. Maybe you're talking about your emotional wellness just by sharing your needs with others. Work is more than just getting a paycheck. It's a great friendship circle. It's an accountability circle. So much of the investment that we make in ourselves is done because we tell somebody else and we say to them, help me achieve my goal. What a great setting. National Church Residences, great missionaries that would come alongside of you in that battle. So this is an investment in you. Please take advantage of all that we offer in our wellness programs. Make a commitment. Tell somebody else. Encourage one another. All the best.